question. I mean, seeing how it's no surprise that there was a disagreement again with the Thursday's meeting. Personally, I think it's also very uncertain how likely there will be another agreement for the one in mid-December. And I mean, well, so far, if you look at the past meetings, the concerns on both sides of the story hasn't really changed, and they're quite literally polar opposites, I think. If the countries like Spain and probably 14 other member states who are for the price cap, that literally conflicts with Germany's views and even Netherlands to not really have it. I think it's hard to find a compromise because like literally the issues of the price cap that was proposed and the fact that it was really high. Firstly, it doesn't satisfy those who want an effective price cap, or like a one that works. It's too high. I don't think that really addresses and satisfies the worry that energy bills are too high for consumers. And then we have Germany
so
and
Ryhana,
Netherlands.
if I can just jump in there. If 275 euros per megawatt hour is too high, then what would be an effective price cap?
So, well, that's quite hard to say. Well, I think we've heard that the Greek energy minister was believing that 150 to 200 euros per megawatt hour would be more reasonable, but I think that doesn't really satisfy Germany's concern as well, because simply having a price cap at all will probably affect Europe's credibility as a LNG buyer, and I think that's what they've been focusing on since they're trying to shift from Russian gas. So simply having any price cap at all, that's going to be a challenge in terms of securing supply for Europe, and especially if there's plans to have more LNG terminals in Europe, and if they want to keep it in line with that shift away from Russian gas, there's obviously going to be considerations for a long-term contract. So how are we going to make it easy for LNG sellers to be willing to form these contracts if there's a price cap and they feel that they can't take advantage of any spikes, you know?
Fulfill your wanderlust